Hey, this is issue number 10 of The Swamp Thing. The Swamp Thing sees an elderly woman being attacked by a man. The Swamp Thing approaches the man, attacks the man, and the man ultimately dies. But the elderly woman doesn't really seem too fazed by the Swamp Thing. She even talks to him like a normal person. Her name's Auntie Bellum, and she tells him a story about the land in her basically childhood. The land they are standing on used to be a plantation for slaves owned by a fearsome man named Samson Perimeter. He would treat the slaves, or his property as he called it, with such cruelty and hate, and someone had to stand up for them. A slave by the name of Black Jubal stands up to Samson because he's about to, I believe, hurt or kill his wife or girl. Samson ties Black Jubal to a tree and is burning him alive, but before Black Jubal dies, he curses Samson and was going to be basically mangled or killed limb by limb and placed in different pieces around his plantation. And that's exactly what happened, and eventually, over time, the slaves escaped the plantation. As the woman is telling the Swamp Thing the story, she says she feels unholy things watching them, and the Swamp Thing spots monstrosities around the swamp, goes to investigate, and finds it's the Unmen from, I believe, issue number 2. And that the Arcane is alive. However, he looks very, very different from what he used to. After the fall, the Arcane was going to die, but he had his Unmen stitch him back together, but he looks grotesquely like them. The Unmen, the Arcane, and the Swamp Thing all get into a fight, and they get the upper hand of the Swamp Thing just due to their sheer numbers and strength. The Unmen begin to walk through a graveyard, and when they pass certain tombstones, they begin to fall and topple over. And the slaves from the woman's stories begin to appear. They tell the Unmen to unhand the Swamp Thing, and that they have a debt to repay. I believe the debt they're referring to is the Swamp Thing coming to the woman's help in her time of need when the man attacks her in the beginning of the issue. That's just my theory. I'm not sure that's confirmed. The Swamp Thing recognizes these people from Aunt Jubilee's stories, and he's questioning why they're helping him, and they just tell him to rest, relax, and let them take care of the Unmen, which they do.